Of the Taste of Shrewsbury Street. Thanks for joining us on The Experience tonight. We're very pleased to have Paul Barber from Flying Rhino and also Paul Giorgio with us as well. And thanks, guys, for coming by and telling us about the 10th annual. That's amazing. 10 years ago.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to bring me back 10 years to when this started out? Paul, go ahead.
10 years ago, wow. Well, we were the new guy on the block 10 years ago, actually 11 years ago.
That's amazing, yeah.
Yeah, we did a little taste at the Mount Carmel that year, and Paul and I started talking and came up with the idea of doing a real taste of Shrewsbury Street itself and have the people walk up and down and really start to get to know, get a vibe out about the street of how close everything is and how many businesses
Now, 10 years ago, Paul, was it still Worcester's Restaurant Row, or was that just beginning?
No, that was just beginning. You know, it was created as a marketing ploy for the street. Someone dubbed it Worcester's Restaurant Row. When I first moved my business down there, it would have been 20 years now, there were 3 or 4 restaurants. You know, now there are over 40 restaurants on the street within 2 miles of each other.
Oh, isn't that something? Now, did the Taste of Shrewsbury Street 10 years ago, because you were already there, you had a few others who were there too, many of whom probably aren't there today,
right?
Who have probably gone. How much did it attract other restaurants because you were doing the Taste of Shrewsbury Street?
Well, like you said, I think it's all part of that branding that we started right at that point when I got involved with the Shrewsbury Street merchants, and really turned out to be the emphasis, what's the right word? Really get the ball rolling, going down the hill, and it just kept spiraling bigger and bigger.
Paul, when you so you kind of come up with this, you've got the Taste of Shrewsbury Street. How many people that first year? Because now, of course, I mean, it's just packed. How many people do you think?
I'm guessing between the sponsors and everything, 700, 800.
So it was a success really right away.
Oh yeah. You know, it was. I think it was might have been $15 back then. You know, all you can eat on the street. You know, tasting sizes. Now it's only $25 after 10 years.
What a great deal.
More restaurants than the first year.
Because you were talking about there's over 40 restaurants within a 2-mile span. Pretty much all of them are taking part in the Taste of Shrewsbury.
Correct. There's a couple that aren't, but they're places, small places that are only open, you know, for lunch or breakfast. But every one of the big restaurants that you think of that people go to Shrewsbury Street for are taking part. You know, they're gonna this year for the first time we have a best of. We're giving a $500 prize to the restaurant puts out the best food. We'll try to step it up a bit. More music, more entertainment, more kinds of fun things to go along with the food. So it is a great
We're going to get to that entertainment in just a moment, because that is a great part of it. You're wearing your Taste of Shrewsbury Street buttons. Somebody comes in the Flying Rhino on the 21st, which is also the first day of the summer solstice. They come in, they've got their button on. What do they get? For us,
we're going to do a Mediterranean gyro. A little gyro slider, and then we're going to serve it with our fennel slaw that we feature with our lobster roll at the restaurant.
Nice. And you can go up and down the street, of course, for that $25, and you can get something everywhere.
You can start at the Piccadilly Pub, which is right at the top of Shrewsbury Street, and finish at Leo's Restaurant, which is at close to Washington Square.
Boy,
and the good thing about being the 2 miles is you're not even going to put on weight.
No, you can walk it off right there while you're doing it.
You're going to eat to your heart's content, and you're going to lose weight.
While you're doing the Taste of Shrewsbury Street. I love that. Hey, you mentioned entertainment a little while ago. So bands up and down the street?
We'll have about 6 jazz bands from Worcester Music Academy and from Joy of Music program.
Yeah. And they'll all be out there, and they'll be playing?
I'll be out there playing some jazz at different locations on the street.
Fantastic.
Probably have some acoustic music, too.
Yeah. How many people would you expect would come on out?
We'll do about, well, it's interesting, because I think about 1,500 people to 1,800 people will buy buttons.
Right.
Another 2,000 to 3,000 will just show up. You know, to party.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. Up and down the street, because it's a great big party. So how do you plan for that?
Well, we plan big. What we do is we're going to go outside in our parking lot, have a beer truck out there with Shock Top on it, on tap, and we'll do our sliders outside and fennel slaw outside. We'll have the girls work the beer truck there.
Now, what will the girls be wearing who are working the beer truck?
Oh, depending on the weather, it will be
I've been to the taste before. I know what goes on.
No, you're talking about Oktoberfest last year.
Oh, was that Oktoberfest last year? Okay.
Yeah. We did that for you because you're German.
Thank
remember?
you. No, I appreciate that. I think everybody was still talking about that. That was a lot of fun. Right. And everybody does talk about the taste of Shrewsbury Street, but now you just mentioned Oktoberfest. This has been so successful that you've actually started to add more events.
Yes, definitely. I mean, this is the breadwinner that funds the gardens on the street and funds the association, the Shrewsbury Street Association, with the money. The other events are more just to break even, to bring just a little vibe to the city. And we're doing Walk and Rocks. We're doing three of those this summer, and then in the fall we'll do the Oktoberfest.
Well, because you guys have been so successful, Paul, that also, of course, the Taste of Shrewsbury Street, now you have these other districts. People took what you guys did 10 years ago, and they're trying to bring that to other districts of the city, whether it's the Canal District or other places, and it's sort of building on what you guys did. So, but now is there a little competition?
There is. You know, there is no signature Canal District event. I think we'll be planning one for this fall. You know, they do have Canal Fest. That's during the day. That is more of a family entertainment. You know, in the Canal District and the Shrewsbury Street differ. Shrewsbury Street is restaurants. The Canal District is, you know, restaurants, but also a lot of clubs. So it's a whole different vibe, whole different kind of thing you can do in the Canal District. And there are less residential concerns in the Canal District.
Right.
So you can do a little different kind of thing.
So we want to come out on June 21st, Tuesday night, 5 to 9 o'clock. We're going to have a blast. What do we need to know? And well, I guess the most important thing is, where can we get the buttons?
Right, exactly. All the restaurants will have them. Also at the flagship banks and the DCU banks.
Right, Leominster Credit Union and Fidelity Bank. All the banks on the street are selling them. And Bay State Savings Bank, which is one of our major sponsors.
They'll have them at all their branches.
All the branches. You can buy them online at tasteofshrewsburystreet.org or .com.
Yeah, terrific. Fantastic. Guys, this is going to be a huge event. Looking forward to it. I'll actually be down there. I'll be at the Flying Rhino. We'll be broadcasting live, so that's going to be a lot of fun as well. But looking forward to a few thousand of our closest friends all showing up and having a great night.
It's a great party. It really showcases the restaurants on Shrewsbury Street. And, you know, it wouldn't happen, Hank, without, you know, corporate support from a bunch of our different sponsors. You know, Consolidated Beverages, V1 Vodka, CSX, which has become one of our presenting sponsors, new to the city, People United Bank, the Canal Lofts on Water Street is going to be a sponsor of Taste of Shrewsbury Street, as well as events in the Canal District. They're new. You know, WCRN Radio, WXLO Radio, Pulse Magazine. We've put together a great partnership of corporate citizens in the media, in the restaurants on Shrewsbury Street to, you know, give one of the best times for one of the best prices of the city.
Terrific. That's it. It is a great price. Paul, thank you very much for coming by. We're going to be talking actually about CSX. They had their big ribbon cutting today, and we're going to tell you all about that for the expansion of the rail yard. That's on the way on the Hank Stolz Experience. Down on the